Movies about movies.
Hate them.
Why?
Because they are self-important drivel created to boost the egos of a self-absorbed community that pretends they can look at themselves with an objective eye.
Don't hold back. Tell us how you really feel.
But there are very few industries out there that allow for the type of public self-examination that movies allow. I mean, movies let viewers in to see all sorts of lives and professions. Why not point the lens at themselves?
Hate them.
Alright, I got nothing. Dub?
I have no idea.
Let's choose another profession that movies look at.
Plumbers.
Plumbers.
That's my second favorite genre!
Alright, plumbers. Super Mario Brothers. Let's talk about that one.
Hated it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Shoe's Theater of Hate. Hollywood has always had mixed feelings about itself. On one hand, movies about movies tend to romanticize the industry by playing up the allure, glamour, and glitz associated with Hollywood. But invariably, there's a terrible price.
Movies like A Star is Born, Sunset Boulevard, and Singing in the Rain employ this bittersweet combination of dreams and consequences.
Other movies, more often than not made by industry insiders, tend to show the business, warts and all.
Films like Robert Altman's The Player, Woody Allen's Stardust Memories, and what other ones?
Barton Fink may have been a movie about movies, but it went much deeper than that.
And for some people, harder to interpret than a legal document.
The film delved into the mind of the writer and what it's like to express a personal vision in an art form centered around predictability and compromise. It also took a look at the narcissism that exists in every artist.
It only makes sense that movie people make movies about movies because artists are supposed to write what they know about, and that's what they know about.
When you've got your head so far up your ass like most movie folk do, it's hard to see past your own colon.
Oh man, this is rough. In 1952, Vincent Minnelli made one of the quintessential movies about movies, The Bad and the Beautiful.
Kirk Douglas was the ambitious son of a dead movie mogul who would do whatever was necessary to get back on top.
Including screwing over anybody who came into his path, both metaphorically and literally.
The truest part was that no matter how bad he hurt someone, they were always willing to listen to his next idea.
A common rule in Hollywood, it doesn't matter really how nuts, cruel, or sociopathic you are, as long as you have talent, people will listen.
Just like James Cameron.
Minnelli would go on to make a sequel, 2 Weeks in Another Town. That film would deal with the natural downslide of an aging director, a dying studio system, and a burnt-out actor. Not as impressive as his previous effort, but definitely worth a look.
Movies about movies have even crossed into documentary. Hearts of Darkness, about the making of Apocalypse Now, is widely heralded as one of the best films about the obsession of movie making.
Another is American Movie. It features a young, eccentric filmmaker named Mark Borchardt and his burnt-out buddy, Mike Shank, who are trying to finish up a short film in order to gain financing to make a feature film.
These documentaries examine the same themes as their narrative cousins, but go one step further by actually being real. The conflicts and emotions are real, the pain of fulfilling a dream, the bruised egos, the fight.
The battle for screen time.
Did you just step on...
Your line? Yes.
These films create a natural drama because, of course, making a movie has very dramatic overtones.
There's a Hollywood metaphor that making a movie is a lot like leading an army into war.
With the exception of possibly stepping on a mine, having to kill innocent people, or watching the guy next to you have his head blown off, they're exactly alike.
More Hollywood grandstanding about how incredible they all are.
Man, you're bitter.
I'm not bitter!
Then why all the hostility, Shoe?
I want to be one of them.
Hey, who doesn't? The money, the glamour, the women?
Which leads us to the next movie about movies.
What?
Porn.
Hate it.
Honestly.
No.
Even pornography, the forgotten stepchild of cinema, has gotten its fair share of exposure with a movie about the adult film industry.
P.T. Anderson's Boogie Nights showed how the broken Hollywood dreams of damaged people can be salvaged.
In Anderson's vision, something akin to a family is created on the movie set, for people who may not have ever had the benefit of a traditional family.
And of course, it has boobies.
Musical, thrillers, horror, foreign films, independent cinema, even the silent era. Movies about movies have touched almost every genre.
What about westerns?
Movies didn't really exist then.
So not every genre.
You're just not going to let up until this episode is over, are you?
Nope.
Fine. Quick recap.
Movies about movies have been around since the art form was created, from Buster Keaton's The Cameraman to Vincent Minnelli's The Bad and the Beautiful to Frank Oz's Bowfinger. There is an everlasting allure and drama about the people behind the curtain.
They have even broken into documentaries, movies like Hearts of Darkness, American Movie, and Overnight, have shown the effect the movie-making process can have on the filmmakers and the people around them.
Movies about movies can be broken down into three basic categories: garbage, unwatchable, and unbearable. There is a widespread belief that all of these films should suck on a tailpipe, have their corpses stuffed into a lead box, and dropped into the depths of the Marianas Trench.
Well, that was fun. So Shu, next week you can choose the topic.
This week, we will examine one of the finest films of 2008 so far, The Hottie and the Naughty. Yes!
There's a Hollywood letter for P.T. Anderson's Boogie Nights. Booger Nights. Oh my god, it's a long sentence. P.T. Anderson's I want to say Booger Nights. He's a genius. Do I do the most takes out of all of us?
No.
Oh, okay.